Pisces, this is Jody with Soul Purpose Tarot. I am in Carmel, Indiana. I am a Libra Sun, Capricorn Rising, Sagittarius Moon. If you have been here before, welcome back. If you're new to the channel, welcome. What I normally do is let flip, fly, or fall anywhere from 5 to 7 tarot cards. Take a look and see if that is life, love, career, or health. And then verify, clarify with various oracle decks. So the first card that came up is the Ace of Pentacles. So that could be a new house, a new job, a new career, anything that has to do with new in the material world. So new car. What else is going on with Pisces right at the moment? A Queen of Cups. And these two fell on the floor. So the King of Pentacles, Page of Wands, Queen of Cups in reverse. Well, for some reason, you're not very excited about this new beginning. So this new beginning seems to have you a little stressed out because the Two of Pentacles makes me think you're trying to balance your money. The King of Pentacles means you're not like solid with your money. So whatever this maybe was a forced new beginning. You were forced into moving and getting a new home. You were forced into getting a new car. You were forced into getting a new job. And it feels like you're kind of at a standstill at the moment, and you're a little aggravated at it. So let me keep going here. Let me get one or two more cards. So whatever the case is, this was forced upon you. This was not your choice. It was not your choice to move or buy or whatever. So maybe you got kicked out of your house. Maybe you wrecked your car. Maybe you lost your job. Whatever the case is, this does not feel like it was a happy reason for the move or to change. Not happy about it. And let's get, can I get one more? Can I get one more? Let's take that one. Six of Swords. So it feels like you were, okay, so this, whatever happened, I feel like you were fairly resentful about that for a while. But now you're starting to move out of that darkness of being so angry. I feel like you're not as angry about this anymore. You're not as angry that you were forced to move. You're not as angry at the job. But there for a while, it feels like there was a lot of angst that happened around this. And you were just not at all thrilled that this happened, which I can understand if you were content where you were and you got forced out of the nest. So this is what I want to say. Sometimes the universe wants you to change stuff up because they're trying to move you in the direction that they want you to go. And sometimes stuff like this has to happen. So I kind of have the feeling that this is what's happened, is the universe was like, we got to kick you out of the nest, and you kind of went screaming and fighting, and now you're kind of like, all right, you know, I'm like going, there must be a good reason that this happened. So let's see what your emotions are currently. I think you're finally got to the point of you're starting to feel a little bit more encouraged, because like I said, it feels like you have started moving through those feelings of angry, aggravated, mad, why did this happen to me, the victim mentality. You're moving out of those, and you're starting to get encouraged and maybe even a little bit excited about this new journey, and thinking maybe this is going to work out after all. Although that doesn't match up with powerless. So maybe you're not at that point yet. That's where you need to get to go. But at the moment, you're feeling a little powerless, which matches up with, we'll just go back to that. I'm just going to shut up here for a second and see what the cards say. Sometimes, or maybe you're back and forth. One day you're up, one day you're good. One day you're feeling good about it, and one day you're feeling bad. That happens too. One day you're encouraged, one day you're not. Although I dropped that encouraged card, and it may have, and I may not have flipped it up the way it came out. Bored. What it feels like is that this is like the in-between time of after it happened, but you haven't moved into the new position just yet. So it's just like the deed has happened and you're still in between cars. You're still in between, you know, you haven't fully moved into the new place. You haven't started the new job yet. And right now it's like maybe you've got too much time in your on your hands or something. I mean, take that board card for however it works for you, you know. Jealous. And I'm like, I feel like that you're going, yeah, there's not anybody jealous of me right now. What else is going on? What else is going on with Pisces right now? Free. Yeah, and that's fallen underneath the Two of Pentacles, which makes me feel like you're like trying to balance your money and everything, and you're feeling a little trapped at the moment with the financial situation of what's happened. Let's get one more. Proud. That feels like you're not proud of how you handled things, about the way it all went down, because I feel like the way it went down maybe was not, like I said, if you got kicked out of your house, maybe you went stomping and screaming. If you were in a car accident, you didn't just take it all smooth, like, oh, it'll be okay. If you lost the job, you went out flipping him the bird and screaming at the top of your lungs. And I feel like you're not super proud about how you handled things. But you know, it was I feel like it was a shock to your system. And some of the anger and self-worth, I feel like it, you know, some self-worth stuff come flying out, you know, like you took this whole thing personally. And the universe is like, you know, this wasn't personal. The job, the car, the whatever, it wasn't personal. And you were taking it personal. Your divine feminine is a block. So, and you're also going through a metamorphosis. And there's a timing aspect to this. So I feel like the universe is like trying to teach you a lesson right now. And that this whole thing that happened is kind of like a lesson learning thing for a fresh start. And you're resistant to that. You were resistant to a fresh start. You were resistant to a fresh start. And because you were resistant, the universe is like, we need to help them. And so they kind of kicked you out of your nest, out of your car, out of your home in order to push you. And the universe is really good about doing that. What else? This is patience. You're being told to have patience, that this is going to work out in your favor. Although at this moment in time, it feels like you're not seeing the positive to it. Although because of the Six of Swords, you're moving out of the feelings you were, you know, so like maybe this happened a couple of weeks ago. And so you're farther along than you were. And you're kind of like, all right, you know, maybe I have to look at the good of this. And if you're not looking at the good of this, then that's what you need to understand, that this is happening for your own good. It wasn't happening to punish you. And sometimes when things go off the rails, we like to think that we're being punished by the universe, but that's not really it. solitude. So they're telling you to go into solitude, and I feel like it's definitely seek guidance from your, your angels, your guardian angels, friends, whatever, anybody that can kind of help you get through this. It feels very much like a time, like you don't know what's going to happen. And that freaks you out. Not knowing what is going to happen is one of your worst nightmares. And it's kind of like you've been sidelined for a little bit. The universe is like, you know what? We need you to learn a couple of lessons here. And so we're kind of pulling the plug, and we need you to reach out to us for help. Is the feeling is like the universe has done this because they want you to reach out to them for help instead of trying to, do everything yourself. I'm going to do, what time is it? I'm going to do some of these cards, and then I think I'll do my Ascension cards. So what else do you have to tell Pisces about this loss that they incurred, since it wasn't something that they were wanting to have happen? My happiness is a direct reflection of my level of faith in the universe. I think that's kind of what I just said is, you can choose to be unhappy during this process, or you can just kind of embrace it and go, okay, I don't like the way this happened, and this is really scary right now, but this must be happening for a reason, and I just have to have faith in the universe that this is all for my own benefit. What else do they want to have? I need to throw that out. That's not even a card. What else would you like to say to Pisces about this situation to help reassure them that you've got their back? These are the universe has your back cards. There's two of them there. This one. When I'm in alignment with the love of the universe, peace cannot be disrupted. So if you are not feeling a lot of peace right now, that's because you are fighting against what the universe is trying to present to you. Hope is the conduit for miracles. So I think right now, I feel like you're being told, embrace what is happening and know that this is not a punishment. Embrace that we are trying to align you with your highest good, and you are not maybe doing your highest good, and they're trying to get you in alignment with that. In any moment, I can surrender to the powerful presence of love through prayer, contemplation, and stillness. That goes along with that solitude card, is when you're not feeling peace about this whole situation, pray, ask for help from your guides, ask for signs from your guides, that you're on the right way and that they've got your back. Sometimes that's what you need. When the net has been pulled out from underneath of you, the best thing that can happen is your guides can send you some sort of thing going, hey, we've got your back. It's going to be okay. Your fears are just fears, and that's not what's really going to happen. And so I feel like this is an opportunity to bond better with the universe and source and your guides and your higher self and the source of happiness that gets you where you want to go. And one more thing, my outer experiences are a reflection of my internal condition. So this thing happened because you were out of alignment. I mean, that's all I can say is like you were out of alignment in some way, shape, or form, and the universe is trying to get you back into alignment. So apparently you probably were not super happy about maybe your life and how things were happening anyway. And since you were resisting making things happen on your own, the universe kind of stepped in and said, here, we'll help you. Your authentic vibration. So I feel like they are trying to get you to be authentic right now. And perhaps if you did lose your job, maybe they're trying to get you aligned with your purpose in life right now. And anytime you're in doing your purpose in life, I feel like you are truly in your authentic vibration. So what else do they have to say about this situation? I want this one. Emotional clearing. Okay, so they're helping you they're helping you clear out some emotional baggage through this thing that happened. So I want you to think about this. Wayne Dyer always said this: if you squeeze an orange, orange juice is going to come out. If you squeeze a human, which you are being squeezed right now, what is coming out of you? Anger, hate, resentment, blah, 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 blah. You name all of these emotions. Or is love, peace, and it'll be okay. The universe has my back. I know this is happening for the higher purpose, blah, whatever. Think about that. What just came out of you when that new beginning got forced upon you that you were not liking at all? That's what was inside of you, and that's not in alignment with love and the universe. So that's one of the reasons that happened, was because the universe wanted to show you you're not in alignment to the things that you were asking for. Here, let's show you. This is what you're full of. Anger, unforgiveness, name it. You name it. You know what I'm talking about. With that one, fulfillment. They're trying to get you to fulfillment. This is what this is all about, is trying to help you get to be fulfilled, and to help you manifest. So sometimes weird things happen. Like a friend of mine he got a DUI and got his driver's license taken away for over a year. And part of that was because he was trying to manifest things, but he still had a lot of internal issues inside of him that needed to be cleared out. And until it's kind of like God goes, I can't make your dreams come true while you have all of that shit inside of you. So we're going to help you get that out. And this is what's going to happen. And so I feel like that's part of what's happened here, is like you have dreams that you wanted to have happen, and you've got to get some of that ick cleaned out of you. Self-love. So apparently there's some self-love stuff that needs to be going on and addressed. And that probably got brought up in this. If you lost your job, you took it personally. If you lost your house, you took it personally. This isn't, and you felt like, everybody's against me. This is the worst thing that happened. And your self-worth issues came up. So anyway, I think that's it for now. I will see you guys middle of June, and talk to you later. Bye.